Live from Studio A at Omega Recording Studios in Rockville, Maryland, it's the SRLP Video Podcast. Welcome to the Omega Studios Video Podcast for the Omega Studios Sound Reinforcement for Live Performance program. We'd like to point out that this is part of the program that we teach here at the Omega School, and today's podcast is being engineered by our student engineers who are enrolled in the program right now. We're very proud of them. We're very happy that we'll be able to bring the show to you through the school. But we want to welcome our guests here today. This is the band Hearts and Spades who've come out and they're going to play for us in a little while. Let's find out who we're talking to here.
My name is David, but most people call me Zhang. That's my last name.
Check it out.
My name's Dave. I play guitar in the band.
Cool.
And I'm Evan. I play bass.
All right. Cool. I play the banjo and sing.
Yeah. All right. Good to know. So you're the lead vocalist.
Yes.
And you guys sing a little backup there. Right. So how'd you guys come together? How'd you form a band?
We actually used to be in a band called Height of Fashion. We used to be like a rock, metal, punk band. But then we kind of, I don't know, what happened? We broke up. And then...
Excuse me.
Were there other people in that band?
We did have a drummer. He's not here with us today. His name is Danny.
But he's going to be in this band. Hey.
Well, we were kind of looking for an unplugged kind of performance for the podcast. That's what we usually do. So we were kind of looking for the acoustic set. So speaking of acoustic, you guys have a background in bluegrass, blues, country, that kind of folk?
Yeah, we like playing folk. I love bluegrass. I just got into it not too long ago, a few years, and Dave likes country.
Yeah, I grew up listening to country music, even old Elvis Presley to Charlie Pride to, Waylon Jennings kind of stuff. So,
I'm into much faster stuff, but a lot of punk bands I listen to, there's been a lot coming around that have brought in the whole bluegrass element. So that's how I kind of got into it.
Oh yeah, I've listened to a lot of punk music from back in the day, and especially a lot of UK punk. And it's interesting to see how their kind of folk elements kind of start emerging in the scene with bands like the Pogues.
Yeah.
There's a real good example.
Like the Pogues.
You wouldn't expect the Pogues would come out of the UK punk scene, but there you go.
Yeah.
And even here in the United States, I think bands like Violent Femmes, Green on Red, R.E.M. to a certain extent, they always had an undercurrent of that kind of stuff. Old references, I know. I'm sorry. That's where I'm coming from.
Those are all current for me.
Those are all current bands for you? Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Are you guys playing around in the area?
We actually just formed our folk band this past summer. Uh-huh. So less than a year ago. So we played our first show a couple weeks ago up in Baltimore. Right before the Super Bowl, so it was a good show. We plan to play some more. We're trying to get a show in Silver Spring in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, and we're really just waiting for our drummer to come back and practice with him. And
he lives up in New York, so
yeah.
It's
a tough practicing situation.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of rehearsing and recording right now.
Oh, that's cool.
To try to figure out what we want to do and where we're going to go with this.
Are there venues where people should be keeping an eye if they want to see you guys come and play live? I mean, you say
930 Club.
930 Club? That's cool. You hear that, 930 Club? It's a great band.
The Verizon Center.
Verizon Center, even better. Sorry, 930. Well, once you get in with INP Productions, you're gold. They can put you at all their places and everything. Well, listen, we want to have you guys play a couple musical numbers. So we're going to take a little break right now, and when we come back, Hearts and Spades, so stay tuned. You're watching the Omega Recording Studios SRLP Video Podcast. More after this message.
Is music your passion? Then make it a career. Omega Studios teaches the art of music production. State-of-the-art digital and analog studios, Pro Tools, MIDI classes, live sound reinforcement. Learn everything from audio production techniques, audio engineering, music production, and audio for film and TV. Real hands-on learning. Day and evening classes and job placement assistance available. Omega Studios School of Applied Recording Arts and Sciences. Call today to start your career path to the music industry.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Omega Studios SRLP video podcast. Please welcome to our stage, Hearts and Spades.
Down on the highway where the devil's drifting, a girl caught my eye and it got me thinking about you. Just like a thorn I knew that said that it was time to shut this party down. I got a little smoke from a stripper downtown, Miss Cole, on the Montbrion Road. I'm rolling on and on until the morning dawn. When the city wakes up, I'll be back in my motel bed. I'm drifting on and on with the blues inside my head. When this bottle of Jack runs out on top, Tennessee whiskey, it brings me back to you. Tennessee whiskey, it gets me high and it brings me low. Tennessee whiskey, it brings me back to you. Tennessee whiskey, tonight I hang down low. Steele was telling me about his troubles back home. I try to empathize, but all I know's are my own sorrow and woes. The last thing I remembered, I was feeling fine. Here comes the sun again at 5:30. I knew I've done lost you too. I'm rolling on and on until the morning dawn. When the city wakes up, I'll be back in my motel bed. I'm drifting on and on with the blues inside my head. When this bottle of Jack runs out on top, Tennessee whiskey brings me back to you. Tennessee whiskey, it gets me high and it brings me low. Tennessee whiskey, it brings me back to you. Tennessee whiskey, tonight I hang down low. Let's drink tonight to all the dreamers. Let's drink tonight to true believers. Let's drink tonight. My heart goes out to you, my friend, till the very end. Let's drink, drink, dance, and sing, sing proud. Let's drink, drink, dance, and sing, sing loud. Let's drink, drink Tennessee whiskey tonight. Let's pack up the saddle and we'll hit the road. For tonight is the night if you're ready to go. With you by my side, babe, I'll be just fine, dear Jenny. Whoa, your love is so sweet and the mash is so sour. We'll drink down a jug by the end of the hour. We'll follow the stream by the light of the moon, dear Jenny. Whoa, and just like Ash, I will walk the line for you. And Springsteen was right, baby, we're born to run, so let's drive, 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 we'll drive down Moonshine Road. life, for now we're caught in a bind. In a couple of weeks, we'll be alright. We'll sing as we dance while drinking our shine, dear Jenny. Whoa. And just like cash, I walk the line for you. And Springsteen was right, baby, we're born to run, so let's drive, drive, drive. We'll drive down Moonshine Road. Whoa, whoa, we'll drive down Moonshine Road. Whoa, whoa, let's saddle up and hit the road. 'Cause sweetheart, you're not alone. We'll live down in the valley where the rivers collide. It's life on the run, just hold on me tight. We'll drive, 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 we'll drive down Moonshine Road. Whoa, whoa, we'll drive down Moonshine Road. Whoa, whoa, Moonshine Road.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hearts and Spades, give it up. We're going to come back after a little break and talk to the band, so stay tuned.